Hi, Saul Klein, CMLS 2018. I'm here really with a legend in real estate MLS, really, truly, John Mosey. And John is going to give us the mission of the broker portal. Been involved with this for a long time, right? You know how it works. And so tell us what this is about, so we can tell realtors what this is about.
Well, I'm glad you're going to get the message out to realtors, because that's what it's all about. The whole broker public portal concept was motivated by brokers in particular who felt that they needed a strategic hedge against the market power of the major portals that were influencing the business, taking the consumer away from the relationship that has typically been carried by the agent and the broker, and that the broker community needed something that they could fall back on, a position of defense, if you like, that they could build from in order to take back that consumer engagement piece. And the interesting thing I think about the broker public portal, you've seen this, Saul, over 100 years that you've been involved in real estate.
At least.
At least. Combined, I think we may have that number met, but I think the most unique aspect of this, and certainly in my career, is the collaboration between brokers and MLSs is entirely unprecedented. It's the first time in my 40 some odd years of doing this that I've seen this level of cooperation between brokers and their MLSs to achieve a strategic objective that's going to benefit agents and brokers in the industry. And that's the broker portal in a nutshell.
And how you guys doing now? You got your technology. How about the technology platform?
The technology platform is HomeSnap, okay. And that was a choice on our part to identify a business partner and a technology partner who was mobile forward, had established position, certainly the #1 rated mobile app on the App Store, that would give us the foundation without us having to create the investment pool that then relies on investor money to make this thing work. And the premise of the portal from the get-go is that no one could be enriched by this initiative. Even the parties who invested initially to get us off the ground can't get their money back out. No one can receive a dividend. No one can sell their shares for profit. This is entirely an industry-controlled, industry-driven initiative with the object of serving industry interests and not losing the kind of control that unfortunately occurred back in the days of RIN and Realtor.com.
I remember those days well.
Yes, sadly indeed. So. No, the opportunity has been incredible between the brokers and the MLS community to make this thing work. And in terms of successes, when we launched in January 2017, HomeSnap brought roughly 200,000 agents in the MLSs that they serve to the program. We're currently over 900,000 agents in the MLSs that we have under contract today, and we're growing. We have pipeline with a new MLSs coming daily. If you talk to a broker in any market in the country and you explain what the broker portal mission is, and the cost through the MLS is $1 per agent per month, they ask me, typically in the meetings I attend, if they could accelerate the program by paying more. Could they?
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's great.
So I think the support of the broker community has been amazing. Certainly whenever it came to shove, when an MLS reaches a decision or comes to that decision point that says, can we add this to our budget?
Yep.
And when we mobilize their brokers in that market that says, hell yeah, it happens.
Well, it's amazing too, because now you have world-class technology through a partnership with a technology company to be able to deliver this benefit.
Not only that, under our governing documents and operating agreements, there's very strict controls over how HomeSnap can go to market and how they can present the inventory, literally.
Fair display guidelines?
Fair display guidelines are governing this. It's your listing, your lead, no advertising. As I said, no one gets rich off of this in terms of the investment from MLSs and brokers, and the very, very nominal cost is entirely driven or purposefully driven to create leads for the brokers who create the listing content in the first place.
They're out there beating their feet on the street to get the listings. The army of realtors, that army of realtors that provides that free data to the world.
To the world,
Right?
So this is taking back that consumer engagement, making it more one-to-one. It's further down the funnel. It's more meaningful in terms of the leads that get delivered, because it's much more actionable when the request comes in to the listing agent for additional information. That consumer is a lot further along in the pipe than you'd ever expect in some of the major portals.
Right. Yep.
That once upon a time, I remember it being described as yuppie porn.
Yeah, right.
Was when people went to these
Just to
sites.
look.
Yeah, what's my home worth, or what's somebody selling my home worth?
Yeah.
Well, these people are in the market, and I think that's a real big differentiator.
Hey, John, we really appreciate your time. Thanks for taking the time with us, man.
Anytime. Great to see you, man.
Great to see you.